Ms. O'Connell, how many days in the last month were you physically in your office?
The vast majority of those days.
Can you give me a number? I mean, it's so frustrating. I've never been able to get a straight answer from one of you as to how many days you are in the office and what is the return to work policy. So just give me how many days this past week. And if it's 5, I'm pleased. How many days in this last week?
So the HHS has continued its return to work starting in April. We're bringing everybody back by the end of June.
How many days have you personally been in your office this last week?
Multiple days, of course.
That's not hard to remember. It's only 5 days. And if you dissemble, it makes me think that you've not been in the office and you don't want to give me a straight answer. And I'm speaking on behalf of the American people who are paying taxes and a lot of salaries, and they think people aren't showing up to work. How many days in the last 5 were you physically in your office?
We continue to work.
Okay, Dr. Califf, how many days in the last 5 were you physically in your office?
I was down in North Carolina Monday and Tuesday because the two 18-year-olds that you met at my confirmation hearing graduated from high school.
Then give me 5 days. When there wasn't a family issue, go the previous week.
5 every day. When I've been in Washington and not on business travel, I go into the office at White Oak.
Okay, I get that. So every day you're in Washington does not mean that that you are here. So are you either doing business travel and part of FDA, or are you but if not, you're physically in your office?
Yes, except for family events like
Dr. Walensky, how many days in the last 5 were you physically in your office?
So I'm not in my office today, but I feel like I'm working on
site. No, not feel like.
I believe I'm working on site. So I have been I've been traveling. So I've been in my office 2, and I've been traveling for 2. One of them I was, in fact, in your...
So in the last month, do you typically work out of Washington, or do you work out of your home in the Northeast?
We're an agency at CDC of people
boy, it's really hard to get a straight answer.
On the job work. And in fact, some of our work is in your state when you ask us to deploy.
I get that. But let me read something from